Hello everybody, FLASHRABBIT here again in my single player Let's Play Survival World. Welcome back, it's nice to see you. I'm here at my ship. We've finished it now. I've got all the sails on. Now, I don't know, is furled a word? Because when something's unfolded, it's unfurled. Well, these are supposed to be folded, or not down. So, are they furled? I don't know. Don't even know if that's a word. But essentially they're supposed to be, because the ship's in dock, they're not supposed to be fully open, although the wind is catching them, because you would expect that to be the case, I think. Now I know for all those accurate ship builders out there, I know it's not an accurate representation of a ship. I know that, for example, up here this sail wouldn't unfold because this is in the way. So yeah, it's not supposed to be an accurate representation of a ship. I'm not a ship builder, I've never done it before, so it's my version of a ship. So let's go and have a look at what we've got. We've got 3 flags up there, red, white and blue, for the flag of the United Kingdom, and on deck we've got some supplies, we've got some barrels, nothing underneath yet. I didn't really focus on the underneath because you can't see it, so I didn't see the point. But I think I will do at some point. I'll complete the underneath. We've got the captain's quarters here. We've got trapdoors in the portals so that we can see through, or we can close them up to keep our little ears warm when we're sat at the desk. We've got a treasure map and a compass, as you'd expect. There's a treasure map on the wall, a heart of the sea, Captain Cook's hook, an emerald, and of course every captain needs a captain's log. I thought it was funny. Right, okay, so that's the ship. It's all finished and I'm proud of it. I don't think I've done too badly for my first attempt at a ship. So I've come over to the rocky outcrop and I'm really pleased with the way the bay's coming along at the moment, with the house, the ship and everything else. I think it's looking really nice. I've still got to do these houses. I want to put some more around this bend here, just up onto the little hillock behind my head there, and I also want to put a tavern or inn on top of the hill there over my head. Now in the last episode I said that I was going to put a beacon on this rocky outcrop because I thought a lighthouse might be a little bit too big, but my friend Reese W03 said no, put a lighthouse on there, it'll look fine and it'll look perfect for the build. So I've done just that and I took his advice. Now I've put a link to Reese's channel in the description below. He's an amazing content creator and at the moment he's doing a one chunk challenge where he's building everything you could possibly need in Minecraft but in one chunk. It's amazing. You're losing out if you don't check him out, honestly. One of my most favourite places on earth to be is Anglesey, off the coast of North Wales. It's an island off the coast of North Wales, and on that island is a place called Penmon Point, and there's this black and white lighthouse. It's been there since 1839 and I think it was built for the princely sum of £12,000. So yeah, it's built a long time ago, and it's been there a long time. Now the crown and glory of this build is this rotating light, which is the brainchild of another amazing YouTuber, Dramer Smith. She came up with this amazingly compact and slick design for a rotating light. There's no repeaters, all you need are a few observers and a couple of dashes of redstone dust and you've got yourself a rotating light, and it can be built in any shape that you'd like. Now I've put a link to her channel as well in the description below, along with the link to the tutorial that I followed to make this light on top of my lighthouse. Please do check her out. She's not only the designer of this amazing thing, she is also an amazing builder, and again you're missing out if you don't check her out if you haven't already. One thing that is distinctive in this design is the sheer austere walls and this skirt at the bottom, which was designed to sort of break up the wash or break up the waves as they came crashing into the bay. It's a beautiful lighthouse and I'm very fond of it, and I hope I've done it justice here. In Welsh I think it's pronounced something like Trwyn D Lichthouse, but I apologise to the whole nation of Wales, that was probably a terrible pronunciation, but it's something like that anyway, and I gave it a go, so please don't lynch me. So the first thing I want to do in this episode is build a stable for these guys. I've got my diamond clad horse there and a skelly horse behind him. I've also got another 2 skeleton horses near my iron farm, and I want to build a stables for them because it's a bit miserable, isn't it, this really? It's not really fair. So I'm going to build a stables for them and I'm going to build it over there. So I need to get some stuff, so let's go into the burrow. That there in the distance is something that I'm working on at the moment. It's a big build. I'll take you over there and let you have a look at it very soon. But I need to get some stuff together, so I'll just grab a few bits and I'll see you over at the build site. So here we are over at the build site. I'm building these stables just behind the dock building and the ship, as you can see there. So I've cleared a bit of space around here, so we've got plenty of room to work with. I've just flattened the top of this hill down. So we're going to start, and I'm going to use stone brick for the walls and also spruce logs for the accents, for the corners if you like. And I'm going to start around here, I think, and pop my first block down there. Is that? No, actually we'll go further over that way. So maybe about there. Is that right? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so then we want an odd number in between the two logs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I want a log there. And then we'll come in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to be sort of a tack room on the corner of the, or on the one side of the stables. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then another log there, maybe. No, in fact we'll go further. 14, 15, 16, 17, and then a log like that. And the reason I want an odd number in between the logs is because then it will be a one block center. If I was to have an even number here, an even number of blocks in between these logs, it would end up with a 2 block center. So I want just one block, so we don't have to worry about putting double doors in. So we want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, gone too far. Is that the log there? That's it. Now we're going to have an even number there now, aren't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're alright. Okay, brilliant. So let's fill out this line, and like I say, and I'm going to knock some of this out because I want doorways and whatnot, but for now we'll just have it all as one. So that's the footprint of the build. I'm going to knock that out because I need a log in there like that, and then somewhere between these two logs I'm going to have an archway where the horses could travel through to the back of the building. Okay, so right, I'm going to carry on with this. I'm going to do it as a time lapse so you don't have to watch me painfully break blocks and break them as I put them down in the wrong place. So just sit back and enjoy watching me build this. So there we have it, the outside of the building's finished and it's more or less done. There's still bits I want to do. Let's go and have a look at it. As you can see, I've used stone brick, I've used spruce for the supports, I've used a red brick and cobble for the roof, and I've made the arch. Now I've changed this over. In the beginning I was going to put the tack room on this side, but I've moved it over to this side just because I thought it looked better. I put a checkered floor in using spruce planks or spruce slabs and oak slabs for the tack room. And over here in the stables we've got 4 pens for horses, or GGs, whatever you want to call them. Now I've done this with the gate because this allows you to walk in and out on a horse. If the gate was level with these fence posts, we wouldn't be able to get through the gate if we were riding a horse. But this, for some reason, I don't know exactly why, but it does. It lets you walk through the gate. So this is why I've offset them. Upstairs we've got a hay loft to keep all of the bits and bats and the hay. I'm going to do something with this roof, so there might even be a 3rd floor by the time I've finished, but I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with that. We've got the archway here that runs through to the back of the building, and on the back of the building I'm going to put a blacksmith's, because of course the blacksmith would be doing all the reshoeing of the horses amongst other ironmongery work. So that's what's going to happen around the back here, and there's going to be sort of a grazing field, if you like. I'm going to level all of this up and put a fences around so we can let the horses run free in the field, which I think would be quite nice. Right, okay, let's go and have a look at this. I don't know if you remember, in the last episode I said I wanted an enchanting room. So I started to build this and it turned out the footprint was massive. I started by building these 2 towers here and it ended up in this configuration. So I'm not entirely sure where it's going to go from there, because as you know I wing it, as I've done with that build over there. I'm doing exactly the same with this and I'm winging it, so I'm not entirely sure how the finished product is going to look. But yeah, it'll develop as I build it, but as you can see it's an absolutely massive footprint, so obviously it's going to be too big just for an enchanting room, so I'm going to put a library in there, and I don't know what else yet. Not entirely sure, we'll see. Like I say, it'll develop over time, and I'm sure I'll find a use for the space. So you'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of the stables and what you think I can maybe use the space for over there, what you think it could turn into. So the next job is to put a path in here. I've already started and put some podzol down because it's a bit like poo. So just put a little bit around, just dotting it about here and there. Also on this area here where the field is going to go. So we need to do some more. I'm going to go back to the burrow and get some stuff, and I'll be back in a moment. So we're going to start here, and I'm going to start putting a path in. Oh, good grief, that was the wrong way, wasn't it? Right, hang on. Put these grass blocks back. There we go, let's start again. So the first job is to put a path in, and we're going to just randomly take out some of these grass blocks, turning them into path blocks. And that will be the beginning of our path, like that. And then we need to put in some path blocks. Now I'm putting basalt into the path because I love this top's texture. It's a little bit like cobble but not quite the same. In fact, if I put some cobble in at the side there, you can see it's not dissimilar at all. It's just a little bit darker, I suppose, the outlines of the little cobbles, for want of a better word. But the difference with the basalt is that it has sort of a gravelly sound as you walk over it, which I like, and I think it's perfect for a path, so I'm going to put it in. Right, so let's just go along here, and I'm just randomly, without any rhyme or reason, just putting in blocks that I think suitable for the path. I've actually got some gravel there. I've got coarse dirt as well, like that. Put some coarse dirt in there. I've got andesite and I've got stone. So let's put some stone in there as well, like that. I'm going to put a piece of stone in there, and we'll go up to the next one. I'm going to use the my hand or the stone just to take out the blocks, because I've got efficiency 5 on my spade, on my shovel, and it's oh, it's crazy. It takes out about 15 blocks in one swipe. Okay, and then I'm going to have some gravel there. Like I say, I've got absolutely no design to this. This is just totally random. And I think, to be honest with you, randomness often works really well. Oops. I know some people actually go out of the way to plan random, because it does work that well. Okay, pop that in there. Get that one out there, get some stone in, and maybe some gravel there. I'm going to put some coarse dirt in there as well. And there. And there. And there. Get some, oops, get some cobble in there. And basalt. Oh, hang on. I think we could put it that way, couldn't we? Yeah, why not? We'll put one down. And just gives an extra little extra little variation. Yeah, I like that. Let's put one there as well. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Get something else in there, get some stone in there. Now in my other pathways I put wooden slabs as well as the sort of variants of stone. So I'm wondering whether to do the same here all the way through. I'm definitely going to put some coarse dirt in the stables area, because you'd expect that to be sort of a bit trampled down, really, wouldn't you? A bit trampled down, really, what with the horses coming in and out. Now I know that I've blocked this pen up with the hay bales there, but they're not real horses, so I don't think it really matters too much, to be fair. Couple bits, more bits of coarse dirt, just to represent trampled ground. I suppose I could also get a little bit, do a little bit of path, couldn't I? Here and there as well, just for lols. There we go. One in there. In fact, I'll have two in there. Why not? I'll come out here. I haven't done path out here, have I? Get some path going. This is it. If you right click with your spade on a grass block, it turns it into a path block. And not only is it just a little bit lower than the grass block, as you can see, it takes that grass texture off it. So it's just a, well, maybe it is, well, just a pixel, I think, really, just a pixel lower. I don't know, it just breaks up the grass and just adds a little bit of variation, I guess. Right, okay, I think for now that's probably going to be enough. I'm going to tinker with it as I usually do off camera, and I'll bring you back and show you at some point what it's finished up like. So I think for now we've done enough for this episode. Thank you so much for coming along. I hope you liked the barn. If you've liked the episode, press the like button, and if you've really enjoyed it, consider subscribing, because it really does help the channel grow. And if you don't want to miss any of my episodes in the future, press the bell icon and I'll be sure to let you know the next time I upload a video. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. Oh, bye.